Hello there, welcome back to Beauty Bee. A couple of weeks ago, I put up a chopping block video. I had roughly 10 items that had been in my collection for a while that I wanted to test out. I have them in this little pocket, this box, so you need to be my chopping block box going forward because it is really the perfect size for this. And today we are going to go over the items. There were actually two that got decluttered in that very first video. One of them was expired and the other self-destructed as I was trying to swatch it. So those are gone. Additionally, there was a lip bar liquid lipstick in a red shade. It stained and it also has beeswax, which I am allergic to. So that is gone, and now we have, what, 7 items to talk about? Which is great because I actually don't have that much time to film this video, so it's nice to be able to move a little bit quicker through things. Let's start with the lip products. The first one is going to go. This is from e.l.f. and it is a dual-ended product. You have a primer on one side, which, isn't that just terrifying looking? It's straight yellow. I mean, maybe on some people this would be a decent skin tone match and it would help to neutralize your lips. On me, I feel like I have to cover this up because it is, I mean, it's scary. It's like a poorly matching concealer for me. I mean, I actually buffed that in really well, so it looks like a decent matching concealer now, but no. So the primer side is a bust. There's also a plumper side, which is minty, and I'm just not about the minty tingle. No. My lips are starting to hopefully get better, I think, but I'm still not interested in lip plumpers in general, really, and this lip plumper in particular is just not offering me anything so amazing that I want it. I'm not exactly a great cinematographer ever, but at least the top of my head isn't cut off now. And we can keep moving on to another lip plumper. Actually, this one is from Milk Makeup. I am actually going to keep this around. This is their Electric Glossy Lip Plumper. It is a clear. It has some tingle to it, but it doesn't hurt. And I think that of these two, I mean, I don't really have a huge amount of use for a lip plumper anyway. I am perfectly happy with the size and shape of my lips. I'm fine with them. Don't generally want any extra fullness. If I wanted to use a lip plumper, this is what I would pick over the e.l.f. I don't think I need a lip plumper. Well, I don't think I need a lip plumper, period, but I don't even want to apply one right now because my lips are still pretty sensitive. But I think once they hopefully get significantly better, I might actually get some use out of this. So I want to keep this around. The next item is from Kiko, and this actually comes as a little bit of a surprise to me. I didn't necessarily think that I was going to like this very much, and I really don't particularly like this color by itself. It is very dark, it's very vampy, and the formula on this is not fabulous. It's not easy to make this look really nice by itself. And I can make it a little bit better through a lip liner, but what I really found is this mixture that I absolutely adore. And I actually made a tutorial / get ready with me featuring this. I have a Milani lip topper in like a iridescent blue, and this mixture is stunning. I'm so happy with it. I mean, I was watching the first video. I was watching the introduction to this round of my chopping block, and I said something about not wanting to keep this around if it was just going to be a Halloween lipstick. And I think it's so funny that the way that I found that I really enjoy wearing this and will probably wear it occasionally year-round is somehow even more Halloween than this dark purple, but I'm absolutely keeping this. I'm really happy with it. And I'm glad that I got that lip topper before I tossed this, because I'm not sure that I would love that lip topper over anything else in my collection quite as much, though I really haven't done enough playing around with it to know that for certain. That's really something I should do, is just try it on top of a bunch of different lipsticks. I bet it would be really fun. Okay, next item is from NYX. This is their Shout Out Loud lipstick, I believe, in the shade Dirty Talk. It is a berry, and I don't know why I still have this actually, because this also has beeswax in it. I don't know why of the two items in this video that contained beeswax, or at least in this round of the chopping block, I got rid of one of them immediately and kept the other around to talk about, but it has to go. Oh, I'm not going to miss it. It is a nice color, but the formula is a little bit dry. It tugs a little bit. I feel like it's more work than it's really worth. And would this be a hard color to find in a far better formula? I don't think so. I imagine I could find something very, very similar from Flower Beauty, whose formula I really like. I'm guessing Revlon has some shades that are pretty similar. Maybelline probably does. Yeah, this can go. I mean, it has to go, but I'm at least glad that I'm not going to miss it too much. This next one is a little bit sad, but it was put in this round of the chopping block more as a farewell tour than anything else. This is my Colourpop Super Shock in Lady Bird. It is a sort of white gold base with a lot of silver glitter in it. It's very pretty. It looks like gives sort of a wet look on the eye. This is just old and it's starting to get really crumbly. I actually saw a little bit fall out just as I opened this a couple seconds ago, but it was really pretty. I wore this to some really fun events over the past several years. This was the first new Super Shock that I had purchased. I had some Super Shocks back when Colourpop only sold Super Shocks and lip products, so we're thinking like 2015, and I'd used those up. This one I bought probably back in like 2018 maybe. I bought this one when I was in grad school. I really enjoyed it, and it got me back into the Colourpop Super Shocks. I went a couple years there without purchasing any, and I really like it. Super pretty. Sad to say goodbye, but I'm glad I got so much use out of it. Alright, looks like I actually have a little bit more time than I originally intended. I'm having my brother over for lunch. He's supposed to be here in 10 minutes, but he's at my parents' house 20 minutes away, and he just asked me what my address is, so we'll see him soon, I guess. Anyway, we were just about to start talking about this e.l.f. Jelly Pop face and eye gloss. This one is in the shade Icy Pop, though I don't think they actually have any other shades. I think they tried to make fetch happen, and it just didn't happen. This is some weird stuff. It is this sticky, sort of mixing glue and Vaseline consistency. It's very sparkly, and I've got to say, it does look nice. The thing is, the longevity on this is non-existent. On my cheeks, it's just too glittery for me for really any occasion. I already have some texture on my cheeks, especially towards the perimeter of my face. I don't need to highlight that in the way that this type of glitter does. On the eyes, this is very, very pretty for about 20 minutes. It's sticky. I mean, it almost sticks your eyes open, not in a way where they're actually stuck, but just in a way where you can feel that little bit of resistance when you're trying to shut your eyes. I hated that. It creased like crazy. That's probably to be expected with this kind of texture, but this is just so not worth it. I can see how this would be great if you were doing makeup for Instagram and your goal was just to put on your makeup, take 3 pictures, and then take it off, I think this could be a really pretty product. It could give you a really nice effect, but for practical, not even everyday wear, but special occasion wear, no. This would be either non-existent or just messy within 20 minutes, half an hour, and I'm not interested in messing with it. So that is going to go. And then the last product we have to talk about is just a tiny little perfume. This is from Morari, and it is a sample of the scent Ren Fair, and this is strong stuff. But I quite like it. It's not the kind of scent that you should really hold up to your nose and take a whiff from the bottle. Trust me, I just tried that. Not a great idea. The way I've been liking wearing this is like underneath my clothes. I tried wearing it on my wrists a couple of times, and I found that it was a little bit of an overwhelming scent when I got it up close to my face. When I was, doing my makeup or eating, I would just notice a little bit too much of this. But if it's coming from underneath my clothes, maybe I put it right here when I'm wearing something higher necked, it was a really, really nice scent. This scent is really interesting. It's very different. I can see why she went with a name like Ren Fair, though at least where I'm from, I tend to think of Renaissance fairs as being a summer thing, and for me this reads more winter. This smells like what you would imagine like a 16th, 15th century castle would smell like right around Christmas. I think I'll wear this quite a bit right around Christmas. I really don't see this being a year-round scent for me, or really practically anyone. It is very wintry to me. It smells like you are cooking a proper feast, not just dinner for even 20 people at your house. This is something more next level. There are multiple bags containing like full spices, not in powdered form, involved in whatever this meal is. There might be like sweetmeats. I don't even know what those would be, or mulled wine. I do know what that is, but I'm vegetarian and I don't drink, so really don't have a whole lot of point of reference for either of those things. It's kind of what this smells like, though. Explore the fantasy with me. So this I'm definitely going to keep around. I'm probably going to get some good use out of it over the holiday season, but this is never going to be a constant favorite for me. It's not something that I think I would ever repurchase, but I am glad to have it around, and I'm glad to be done with another round of the chopping block. I hope this was interesting. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!